We got some more details about this Switch presentation and when it will be happening. So previously we knew that it will be happening on the 12th of January for people living in America, the 13th for people living in Europe, but we didn't know any specific times. Well, at this moment in time we do, because Nintendo have updated us and given us some specific times for each region. So in America, it will be happening on 8 p.m. 8 p.m. for people living on the west coast, 11 p.m. for people living on the east coast. It will be happening 4 o'clock in the morning for people living in the UK, like myself, and 5 o'clock in the morning for people living in the rest of Europe. So let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. I kind of knew that just because it was being held in Japan, it will be held quite early on in the morning for people living in Europe. So let me know whether you will be watching the presentation live. I guess this is sort of new for you guys living in North America, that are watching it at like 11 p.m. Normally for people living in Europe, that is when directs usually go live. Sometimes they do happen quite early on than that, sometimes in the afternoon, but most of the time directs do happen at 11 p.m. So I guess you guys are getting the taste of that medicine. But yeah, it's just, I know I said on Twitter that it's kind of shafting European fans just because most people won't be able to stay up and watch it live. I I will try to watch it live, but I've just got the funny feeling that I'll just not end up waking up. What I will do is just go to bed and try and wake up for like 3:30, and then like just get some sleep a little bit later on in the day. But yeah, it's just I don't know why they couldn't hold the presentation in America, just because it would have been more Western friendly times, like 11 p.m. for people living on the East Coast. Like even that is not like good for people going to school the next day, and people going to work the next day as well. So yeah, I think they could have held it at a more friendlier time for people living in the West. I just feel like this is catered to people living in Japan and only in Japan. I think it would have been better if they did hold this presentation in America, like what they've done before with the Wii U, and I do believe the Wii as well. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. I think they could have held it at a more friendlier time for Western users, but I guess like one region will end up getting screwed over. Like if it's like Japan, if it was held in like America, then Japanese users will get screwed over. So I think with this time though, I feel like both America and Europe, especially Europe, gets screwed over with this time. So let me know your thoughts about this time in the comment section below. It may seem like I'm a little bit salty, it's just that, and I think they could have held it at a more friendlier time. That's just my opinion, but let me know yours in the comment section below. But until next time, I'm out of here for now. Goodbye.